Okay. Okay. And yes, I forgot to turn the light on above me, so it's pretty dark. Let's just do a normal match right now. And also I did my rise on my own time, so I unlocked a lot of arenas. Let's go to SmackDown. I'm doing alright. Of course they are. What do they not complain about? Okay, that has... Yeah, that's a My Rise unlockable. Okay, I gotta continue playing My Rise on my own time and unlock that. Yeah, I did. I'm playing as Nikki Cross. Of course, adding the rest of the Wyatt Six. Well, at least the rest that I can get of the Wyatt Six to it. Yeah, some of them are, some of them are not. For example, Nia Jax is not hot. Then again, she's probably the only women's wrestler today that I find very unattractive. And you can actually do mixed gender matches this time. They brought back playing mixed gender matches in this game, so that's pretty cool. But I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a kid. I'll go against... Who will I go? Actually, I know who I'll go against. I'll go against Candice LeRae.
The Poison Pixie is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple. I'm not in the ring, Saxton.
Well, to be fair,
we've seen it time and time again.
Metal music is a pretty good music to listen to get your anger out.
Ladder matches, war games. Candice has done it all in WWE and has survived.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. Metal elitist.
The door is open.
You know, when I was in the 5th grade, I actually dressed up as Rey Mysterio for Halloween.
The Wyatt Six are agents of pure...
Okay, I'm tired of holding that up.
A group that marches to the beat of their own drum and have their own demented goals and motivations. Well, those goals usually involve causing absolute
Yeah, true, it did.
devastation.
Oh, well, I'm sorry for your loss, Nicola.
And the carnage is about to start.
That's honestly a very creative way to end the entrance in this game.
Unhinged, vicious, delusional.
Ah, crap, I hit it too early.
Describe Nikki Cross.
And while they're all fitting, it is worth mentioning that Nikki isn't completely deranged. There often does appear to be a method to her madness, a plan hidden behind her frantic attacks.
Nikki, a plan? I'll have to take your word for it, Corey.
Candice LeRae was a ring veteran before her WWE debut and is a superb tactician. LeRae is well-versed in submissions and brings a strong aerial game.
No one questions Candice's skills, Corey, but what no one expected was her reliance on underhanded tactics and the joy she gets from committing acts of cruelty.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly...
What is wakeboarding?
And Nikki is getting the crowd going. Oh, bam!
Corey, what do you think folks tend to overlook when it comes to Nikki Cross?
That would have to be Nikki's toughness, Cole. She might not be all there, but Nikki Cross has unparalleled tenacity and can fight through the worst of situations. Nikki's tough, and she would do well to remind everyone of that. To the sky. Good Lord, taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
From the top, elbow drop takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Face first.
The psychotic Scott wreaking havoc.
And the toughness of Nikki Cross is shining through here. Fighting through it all.
Now, granted, I don't like a lot of modern pop, but I do like 2000s pop and 90s pop.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Nikki lashing out with that offense, and Candice needed that badly.
LeRae could be turning her fortunes around.
Going head to head, putting each other to the test.
There it is! Reversal!
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, well then probably not.
That is the question.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Displaying their power. Boom! And now Nikki's unbridled fury is pushing her to do some savage things.
Very frightening to be in playtime with
Nikki Cross, this is not going to be good for her opponent. Is it enough? Is it enough for Cross?
if you tell that to an angry wrestling fan YouTube channel, they're gonna make fun of you. Just look at the YouTuber Jay Rants. He responded by someone saying, you know, if you hate the direction of the company, you then stop watching it. He responded to them by saying, just accept that not everyone agrees with you or your point of view, or not everyone has the same opinion as you. The guy's a chronic troll. And an anti-smart. I don't have one yet. Hang on one second. My favorite modern pop, my favorite 2000s pop song is Fireflies by Owl City. Honestly, I'm not really interested in any of the modern wrestling shirts as of right now. I love it. I think he's awesome, and I'm happy to hear that he's coming back. Let's go to day one. Now, I love that this game added a lot of the old legend Samoan wrestlers. Yeah, one wrestling shirt I have always wanted was John Cena's purple shirt. That, for some reason, that's my favorite John Cena shirt. And speaking of old legend Samoan wrestlers, I'm playing... Hold on. As High Chief Peter Maivia, The Rock's grandfather. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Who do I want to go against, though? I'll go against Sika, Roman Reigns' father. Yeah, that's true.
Be afraid.
Speaking of hard heads, do you remember the time when Roddy Piper smashed a coconut over Jimmy Snuka's head and it shattered?
Making his way to the ring, representing the Wild Samoans from the Isles.
I saw it when I was younger.
319 pounds.
This is a man who can lay claim to being the patriarch.
The one Sesame Street movie I remember seeing when I was a kid was the one where Elmo lost his blanket. That's the one I remember seeing when I was a kid.
This man knows the business like few others.
Which, Jimmy Snuka wasn't Samoan, he was from the Fiji Islands. Yeah, another song I really like by Owl City is Good Time. The one that featured Carly Rae Jepsen.
Samoan nickname by being a nice guy.
Okay.
The mood just feels automatically better now that the High Chief is here.
Wasn't Peter Maivia one of the Samoan wrestlers that started the Samoan lineage of pro wrestlers? I think he was. Not the one, but one of the ones.
Listen to the people and how excited they are that the High Chief is in the building.
I wasn't going to say anything, but these people clearly don't know how to conduct themselves around royalty.
Maivia loves the energy of the crowd. It gets him pumped up.
Yeah, I know that. And I gotta be, his theme song in this game is actually very catchy.
The High Chief standing tall, standing proud of his.
It's sunny where I live too.
Yeah, always sporting a smile, always looking forward to entertaining the WWE Universe.
But to be honest, I wish that outcome of that match you played happened over the real outcome.
And this match is officially underway. The High Chief, Peter Maivia, in the corner, looking determined as ever.
Determined and proud, Michael. That's just who Maivia is. He carries himself with that determination and pride both in and out of the ring. But in the ring, that combination also allows him to unleash a ferocity that can't be tamed.
Yeah, Byron, trying to contain the High Chief is no easy task, but that's why he's a feared opponent the world over.
And Sika's looking which is pretty much how he looks all the time. I wouldn't want to be the one in Sika's line of sight right now, gentlemen. Or any time, for that matter.
Honestly, I don't know.
And his opponent is about to find that out.
I mean, I can name a few that I think are very funny. Like, for example, even though she doesn't impress me that much as a wrestler, I think Chelsea Green is funny.
What's on his mind?
I did watch that, but I didn't like it. My mom used to be obsessed with it.
And Sika just got torn down there.
And more action like that might allow Maivia to get the job done.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
A sear from the heavens. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
He'll take things into the ring.
And someone else who I think is funny on the roster, Dominic Mysterio. Whenever he gets booed loud and he yells Caliente, I think that's hilarious.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback.
It was reminiscent of Vicky Guerrero for me, though it'll never be as funny as Vicky Guerrero yelling "Excuse me."
And I guess there should be. Where is he?
Well, that's what we're all wondering right now, Michael. We got a match going on. His music is playing all.
Alpha.
There he is.
That's gonna sting.
Let's say that didn't go as planned.
Well, that's what can happen when you put your nose where it doesn't belong.
Oh my gosh!
Maivia's got his opponent where he wants them.
Yeah, he is a legend.
Oh, we know what's next. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Sika got caught with all of it.
No way.
Gosh dang it.
Presence of mind.
My favorite Jeff Dunham puppet is Peanut.
How many times we thought this match was coming to an end? Watch out!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Yeah, we've talked about that a lot of times in the chat.
He cuts it off. Measured up nicely. Fist drop. Sika in a state of distress.
Sika's cage might be a bit rattled.
By the way, I'm gonna be getting the Nintendo Switch 2 when it comes out. I have no clue.
Headlock cinched in and just tossed without regard.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Maivia one step ahead. Uncorks an uppercut. This is going to the absolute limits.
Taking on so much offense, you got to worry about the lingering effects.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Well, yeah, it costs as much as the PS5 did when it was released. Oh yes, I'm going to. Whenever it opens in Orlando, I'm definitely going to go visit there.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. From the heavens.
Whoa, what a landing. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
And he gets set back into the ring. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Let's do a stump puller. Well, I haven't seen why. Well, I don't like blood necessarily. I mean, I like gory video games.
In this one and secure the victory.
Props to them for not letting the distractions get to
But to say I like blood would be a lie.
If anything, the distraction worked as the perfect motivation to get them into
Okay, let me talk about that Donkey Kong game that was announced for the Nintendo Switch 2. Why does Donkey Kong in that game look stupid? I mean, I'm sure maybe the game will be fun, but Donkey Kong looks so stupid in that game. Oh, okay. Chicken jockey. Okay, I see what you mean. I'm not seeing the Minecraft movie because I hate Minecraft. But you just gave me another reason not to see it. Let's go to 2002 SmackDown for this. I'm going to play as the Hurricane. Yeah, I don't like that taste either. Hey, that's all you. I personally don't like it at all. I just got bored every time I played it. Let's go against Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
The third man has arrived.
The undisputed leader of the New World Order.
No, I haven't.
Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
From Hulkamania to Egomania.
Yeah, Hollywood Hulk Hogan has orchestrated unmatched destruction and literally dismantled companies.
Hollywood never misses an opportunity to let
Thankfully,
the world know
every time I went to the movies where I live in a rural area, no stupid crap like that happens in theaters.
Success, right, guys? But questionable tactics, and there's no doubt that Hollywood is ruthless.
You can question the tactics, but you can't argue with the results. Hollywood rules this industry and will not loosen his grip.
Okay. Anyone who assaults employees at their place of work, I hope the worst for them.
He's here to save the day.
And his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane.
Hey, you guys remember when he beat The Rock?
What's up with that?
Nothing, you idiot. It was pure luck and some distraction by a certain rattlesnake.
Okay, one gripe I have, why can't a WWE 2K game of the modern time have Pat McAfee on commentary? Why can't it? It keeps the same commentary team that doesn't even exist anymore. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton at the same table. They're not even at the same table anymore.
And guys, stand back because the Hurricane is coming through in this one.
One of my all-time favorite superstars. The Hurricane has the kind of can-do attitude and belief in himself that has led him to some pretty remarkable victories. Some would call that attitude more delusion than anything, but tomato, tomato.
I was going to say, belief can only get you so far.
Man, why do people want the chain wrestling back? I personally don't like it.
We have Hollywood Hulk Hogan, who I can guarantee will use any underhanded tactic he can think of to get his way in this match. Hogan just wants to stay on top.
Well, staying on top is the goal here in WWE, Saxton. Hollywood just knows how to work smarter instead of harder.
There's not much room out there. Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor. Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest. And he re-enters into the ring.
By the way, I remember when The Rock called the Hurricane the Hamburglar. That was a funny moment. Gosh dang it, I can't speak.
And into the corner he goes.
Corey, we know that Hollywood Hogan isn't afraid to get his hands dirty. How do you equalize an opponent like him, someone who will use just about any tactic to secure the win?
Hollywood Hogan is going to do what he's going to do, Cole. But if you want to get the advantage over the big man, it wouldn't hurt to try and outpace him. Outpace him and out-wrestle him. Hogan most likely won't be able to keep up. And sure, he'll be desperate, but it'll also be less effective.
No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
This is how you level the playing field against Hollywood Hogan. Out-wrestling him.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him.
He's clearly on his back foot now. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Yeah, that is funny.
Uh-oh.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Now that is what you call super heroic.
Hurricane.
Oh, yeah. the underhook pile driver. Yeah, I'm subscribed to him too.
Cashing in on that effort. Two. Kicks out. Just kicked out. No
Gosh dang it.
surviving that will cost, though.
I don't know how someone kicks out of that. I don't know how you can still be standing.
Hurricane came through with all his power.
Yeah, and I'm usually not the person to get into fights. But if someone was throwing popcorn and soda at me in a movie theater, I would get violent.
Up high. Oh, he paid for that high risk. Oh.
I would do a freaking pile driver on them.
Driven down face first. Just using their foot as a weapon.
See you later, Nicola.
Turns that in his favor.
Oh, by the way, I've actually been recently getting into watching VTubers a lot. I love watching VTubers react to videos. I think it's very entertaining. Especially the female VTubers. I've seen them react to Kitchen Nightmares and Queso. Thanks, Markiplier fan.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. And are you kidding me? He's going up from the top.
I think it is the most adorable and cutest thing ever when you're watching the female VTubers and they start dancing to some sort of music. Watching the avatar dance because the person who is a VTuber is dancing, I think it is the most adorable thing.
Just establishing dominance, followed by a stomp.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Hurricane.
We've seen that win matches for Hurricane.
There's two. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, the Hurricane.
This was his
Some of my favorite VTubers I've watched is lately Aqua, Alicia X Live, aka Alicia X Death, Demi, and Pastoroni Ravioli. Oh, and Mari and Mycora as well. Yeah, sometimes I do. Let's do a special guest referee match. On Raw. I want to play as the referee. I still watch Nickelodeon. Maybe not a lot of modern Nickelodeon, but definitely, you know, 2000s and early 2010s Nickelodeon. Let's play as Adam Pearce as the referee. Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable. Brutus Creed. Hold on. Julius Creed and Ivy Nile. American made. Dude, that spear was insane.
I'm sure Saxton's pleased with this guy as our referee.
I am. He's here to deliver justice in the ring.
Special guest referee match. Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Adam Pearce.
Now, this
By the way, Adam Pearce is honestly one of my favorite general managers in the history of wrestling. I seriously think he's a perfect general manager.
Earlier tonight, what a dork.
Yeah, he was reading Saxton's copy.
It was? He didn't even ask. Hey,
Yeah, I own a
maybe this
bunch
guy
of
isn't
CDs.
trustworthy after all.
Dragon Lee has landed.
Ready to take to the skies and breathe fire.
And the participants, first representing the NWO from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds.
By the way, I'm absolutely loving Rey Fenix.
You're about to see things in the ring you've never seen
I'm
before.
loving Rey Fenix so far in WWE. I saw him outside of WWE before, and he's awesome. Matter of fact, I think I like him more than Penta. I mean, I love Penta, don't get me wrong. But Rey Fenix is just so freaking cool.
Dragon Lee has captivated the imagination of the WWE Universe in short order.
I don't know who that is.
Lucha Libre sitting under the learning tree of Rey Mysterio.
A highly motivated and laser-focused superstar.
Yeah, I saw that. Sometimes I do.
All praise the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made.
I've seen some of the skits of Wayne's World on Saturday Night Live. I haven't seen the movie adaptation, though.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American made and American tough. Always
By the way,
walking around with a chip on
Chad
his
Gable is
shoulder.
doing
He's
this
gonna use
thing
that
where he's a
anger against his
luchador right
opposition.
now. And I'm sorry, but his luchador name is so stupid. El Grande Americano. That means the big American. Yes, he is American, but he's not big.
Match is underway and we're
Oh, Braun Breaker Spear, hands down.
about to see how strict our guest official can be.
Yeah, attention to detail. He's really trying to sneak this win early.
He throws his shoulder up before two.
Standard officiating there for sure.
You can't say our ref messed around with his cadence during that pin.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
To be honest, I feel like people overrate JBL's clothesline. Yeah, I mean, it is a painful looking clothesline, but it's a
Look
clothesline.
at this superstar.
Nice drop toe hold.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
And here's an early cover. And fends off the pinfall.
Our referee got that down. That's the countenance of a fair official.
The referee showing zero favoritism at that
Nope.
moment.
Vicious right forearm. Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
I don't have any. I can't pick a single one that's my favorite.
Looking to put him away. He kicks out before the count hits 2.
Finding the power to shake off the pin attempt.
And keeping attention to the official, I saw
It doesn't surprise me. Braun Breaker runs so gosh dang fast.
Gable has a pretty short fuse. While
oh, this is not going to look pretty.
I first started watching Angry Grandma probably 4 years ago. I don't exactly remember.
Oh, nice way to get out.
No, I didn't mean to get out of the ring.
oh my God, right over the top and hit hard.
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
Oh, dragon suplex. Bang!
Here we go. It's pop.
Yeah, I do like Johnny Depp.
That to his favor.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Giving up now is not allowed to. They have to finish this. And now Gable's looking to fly.
From way up.
Yeah, how was she a jobber? She literally broke a record at the Royal Rumble for staying the longest out of all the female wrestlers in history. How was she a freaking jobber?
No two ways about it.
Now granted, I do think that Roxanne Perez could use some character polishing. But that's the only gripe I have with her. She's gonna be a star when it comes to her wrestling ability.
Just kicks out.
And that was a by-the-book pin count.
Our official kept a fair count there. Really earning
Yeah, I
his
do.
stripes.
Later, Kevin.
Receiving end. Oh, he's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Jumping knee strike.
I like that. A pin. This might do it.
And Chad Gable powers out.
And give it to the referee. That was a standard pin count for sure.
Our special referee doing the zebra stripes proud. The ref cleaning up the destructive toy left in the ring.
Stiff kick. We all know what he's thinking here.
Man. And he goes for the pin. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
And the ref is showing integrity with that count.
No one is going to say boo about the official's count there.
It's going okay.
He's in a very bad spot.
One.
Totally out of it. Manages to slip out of the way.
Into a DDT.
That was about as perfect as it
6.
gets from Gable.
You can't argue with a
7.
move as pretty as that.
Guys, this might actually end in a count out. He's able to beat the count just in time, making the climb to the top rope.
Well, granted, nobody needs to win at WrestleMania.
Ready to strike.
Watch out.
But I get where you're coming from.
Into the pin.
Will it be?
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
I can't believe the ref didn't get 2 here.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Locking it in. Ankle lock.
Yeah, I'm too busy fixing this turnbuckle to notice Dragon Lee
This match continues.
struggling.
I have to give it up for our referee.
Well, so far, no. Aside from going to church. Yeah, I heard about that.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Here's a snapmare delivered and goes down low with the drop kick. He almost got caught by that one.
Kick to the midsection. Setting them up.
Canadian Destroyer. And Dragon is all business now.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the
I've seen other people whine that they think that there's no story behind that match. Yes, there is.
The rope saving.
Well spotted by
Yeah, he was close to the rope, so.
And Dragon is all business now.
Dragon Lee set up his opponent for Operation Dragon.
Dragon Lee just ended.
There we go.
Dragon Lee gets the win.
Here is your winner,
Gable was unable to pass the test tonight.
And if Gable has anything to complain about tonight, someone should just tell him, shoosh!
Well, that hasn't happened to me. No, I haven't, and I'm not interested in it. I hate Minecraft. Yeah, I saw that. I've seen people complain about that too. Let's go to the Tribal Hall of Acknowledgement for one more match. Wait, I forgot to select what type. One on two handicap. I know who I'm trying to play as. I'm just trying to remember the first names of them. It's male. Ah, there we go. The head shrinkers. Well, I don't have a favorite actor. At least, not that I know of. My favorite comedian is Jeff Dunham. Logan Paul.
The one, the only, Logan Paul.
We could very well witness a mauling courtesy of Fatu and Samu.
Accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Samu and Fatu just love tearing their enemies apart.
Such unorthodox style for the Head Shrinkers. It makes them impossible to prepare for.
Yeah, Samu and Fatu, so unpredictable, but also
Let me tell you another driving thing that I may add to a stuff I hate video that aggravates me. When drivers are turning, they signal, but when they're turning right or left and they don't get in the turnoff lane, they just turn directly off of the street, going very slow and halting your process.
Keep coming at you like predators attacking prey.
Bloodthirsty individuals, at times unstoppable.
Well, they'll put your lights out with one shot or just torture you and make you suffer.
When it comes to Samu and Fatu, it's all about survival of the fittest.
The odds are not in someone's favor tonight during this handy. Shoulders down. Is it enough? He kicks out almost immediately.
He's not going to go down that easy. Oh, my God. The DDT! Lights out. Samu. Oh, nothing fancy here. Tasted victory. Beautiful.
Might sneak one.
And he kicks out. A little too soon for that cover to be effective, but he is making a statement by going for it at this point. He's able to dodge out of the way.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Yeah, I heard about that. And Triple H said that he wanted to leave him off, but
Big back body drop. One elevation. Delivers the headbutt. Right between the eyes. Oh, perfect kick. Headbutt.
someone's knocking on my door, but I'm ignoring it. It's locked.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Samu is really displaying aggression.
Paul has to wake up and fast.
Handicap match is usually reserved because one side has a certain advantage.
Yeah, Michael, and that usually is the power advantage. While not always the case, there's often a reason that superstars agree to an uneven fight.
Clothesline. What impact. Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Tagging Fatu.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
That's a kid, probably. It's probably one of my nieces or nephews. Not usually.
Power slam.
If I do get visitors, it's my nieces and nephews.
Will show some love.
And Fatu gets stopped in it.
Takes down, got the shoulders down.
Raising the arm before one.
He is still very much in this.
Oh, he flips that around. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in the handicap match.
Just like that, Paul finds a counter.
And he evades the attack.
Clothesline.
Strikes with a kick. Ooh, what a shot. Everything working against Logan Paul now.
Fatu just smothering his opponent.
Thanks,
with
Jeffrey.
offense. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Okay, let's finally end this match. At least try to.
Send it to the corner.
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Oh, face first.
And Logan Paul is...
Yeah, true.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Shoulder, shoulder.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Cover. Kick out just before 2.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Well scouted.
Paul gets out of the way.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Kick right in the face.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Samoan splash.
Turnbuckles to the top.
Blast off. Big splash. Samu just turned the lights out.
That might have done it. This could be it.
There we go, finally. Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream here for now, so post some below them trees on this. If I see you thought up, hey, see you thumb it down. I'm sure subscribe and become a member of the channel, be faction on the joy 10,000 subscribers. God loves you. See you later.